Hi guys, so I know I haven't seen you in a while and you're probably thinking, Rachel, where the heck have you been and what the heck is that thumbnail about? Y'all just hear me out. But before we get into this video, my name's Rachel. If you're new here, I make videos about service dogs, Christianity, and story times, as well as breaking disability stereotypes. So if all of that interests you, please hit the subscribe button. My goal for 2021 is to get to 400 subs. So if you could help me out with that, I would love you so much. Although I already do love you and appreciate you so much, it would mean the world to me. Okay, let's get on with the video. So, y'all are probably thinking, what the hey, you haven't been here in like a month. The last video you did, you said Sammy was about to graduate and all this and yada yada yada. So, let me backtrack. I went to get Sammy, right? Yeah, we know this. I was not expecting what I came into it with. I mean, I got Sammy, and then he wasn't behaving for me very well at all. Like, at all. I got kind of depressed. I was ashamed, whatever, this, that. I was wondering, like, is this ever gonna work? Yada, yada, yada. All the usual doubts. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold out of assuming the worst until I go on that Sunday and meet my friend in person for the first time, Lillian from Service Canine Rosie. So, I went to go meet her, and let me just preface this. We talk every single day. Like, I know it's not like an internet scam, like, obviously don't trust all the people that you meet online. I think our friendship, the reason why it sparked is through Jesus, honestly. But don't trust all the people you meet online. Make sure they're legitimate before you know, go off and whatever. So, there were a lot of things wrong with this picture. I get out of the car, Sammy's acting up. I feel so embarrassed in front of her and her service dog, Rosie. But she's like, girl, I got you, because she owner trained her dog. But I swear, you guys, we did training for hours and hours, and he started behaving extremely well. He was behaving so good. He wasn't pulling at all, this, that, yada yada yada. And now you guys are probably thinking, well, if he's behaving that well, then why don't you graduate him? Because not Lillian from Service Canine Rosie, but the trainer that we had, I was upset at her because she did not teach him everything I wanted him to know. He's learning deep pressure therapy, but he doesn't like know it without treats. And he needs to know deep pressure therapy, and we need to work on picking up objects. once he gets those tasks down, I will graduate him. He's doing honestly so well at this point. Like, literally, me and Lillian, she's gonna come and see me for spring break. So me and her are going to try to do his public access test while she's down here. So yeah, that's basically the update I have for you. I have been taking Sammy everywhere with me ever since we got him back, and he's been doing so well. Yes, I still have to correct him, but my philosophy is they're service dogs, not service robots. Now let's talk about the training tools I've been using with him. This part may be controversial, but I urge you, if you have anything mean to say or any hate towards me, please do not comment it or it's gonna be deleted. Because for the subscribers that actually love me and care about me, you know, I don't want them to see that, and all your hate comments would also take a major toll on my mental health, which is something that I do not need. So any hate on this video will absolutely be deleted. And yes, I'm gonna upload my video with Lillian a little bit later. I'm probably gonna try to get it edited today. I just knew that you guys needed an explanation as to like him still being in training before we did this, you know. And also this was something that I did not expect. When I got Sammy back and realized he didn't know DPT and stuff like that, I felt like the trainer failed me. And Lillian had said to me, I said, would you consider Sammy owner trained, because now I'm having to do a lot more work with him, like at home and stuff, and I'm having to teach him certain tasks. And she said, well, the trainer didn't teach him much. I mean, she taught him like respect and stuff like that, but you know, you're teaching him the brunt of it. So that's not something that I expected, but you know what, God has shown me, like, I just have to keep going. Like, I can't stop now, because Sammy is doing so great, you know, and like, I don't know, that's all I have to say about that. So the training tools I use are a prong collar. And yes, I know I'm probably gonna get hate on this, but like I said, all of your hate is going to be deleted. So with the prong collar, when used correctly, it is not abusive. The way I look at it is us talking to the dogs in their language, because it does not hurt them. It is an uncomfortable, like, sensation, but it doesn't hurt them. And also, another tool I'm gonna start using, I actually don't have mine in yet, is the Mini Educator e-collar. it is not a shock collar. And Lillian actually did a video about like the history of e-collars and stuff and how they're beneficial when they're used properly. But you have to be so Ooh, Sammy's getting antsy back there. You okay? You good, bro? You have to be so careful what e-collar brand you buy, because older technologies, like, they could seriously hurt your dog. Like, cause neurological damage and tremendous, like, PTSD and stuff like that. The only brand I recommend really is Mini Educator. Like, just because it's the most widely used, and my best friend uses that one, so I trust her judgment, being that she completely owner trained Rosie, and all the things you Google about them say that it's completely safe. Now, I know that those e-collars, the Mini Educator, is expensive. It is like $107 or $17 or something like that. But, like, you can go on eBay. I got mine off of a deal for like 89 bucks. So great. So yeah, these collars do not hurt your dog. They do not shock your dog. They're vibrate collars. And yes, there is a shock setting, but I would only recommend using that in a situation like if your dog ran out on the road and almost got hit by a car and you really need to give them an urgent correction. That is the only time I would recommend doing that. I am going to insert some footage and stuff from when Sammy and I have been out in public. And yeah, that is like the end of this video, really. I know this update is probably sad and disappointing to some of you. It took me a while to wrap my head around it, but y'all, I'm praying honestly for a spring break graduation for him. So like, please agree with me in prayer on this and be praying for us and praying for Sammy, because he truly is doing so good. But I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!